Okay, hello everybody. My name's Adam Clark, and I've been asked by Lisa to explain a little bit about how we went from this scan of Lisa's head, Lisa's brain, right? How I take something like that, a two-dimensional image, moving image at that, but a kind of one of those lovely scans that doctors can do, to creating something like this, which is a 3D representation in Minecraft. It's actually here it is in Minecraft. Here we can actually fly around it, go inside, go inside the nasal cavity over here, and look around. It's all made of wool and blocks and different colours and stuff like that. Different colours that kind of came out of that original scan. So I'm going to kind of talk you through the process of turning a two-dimensional thing into a 3D thing. And this goes all the way back. This story actually starts back in 2013, or probably 2012 actually. But we can see a side slice there. So this is what I do for a living. This is kind of my bread and butter. This is Minecraft. I make Minecraft things for a living. Often strange things, sometimes things for museums, sometimes things for the Minecraft marketplace, all sorts of lovely Minecraft weird stuff. And I call this sort of general approach to kind of creating stuff as sort of digital alchemy. So turning one thing from one bit of data into something else, something three-dimensional maybe, or kind of engaging in a new way. So I've got it on Sketchfab for those people who don't or can't want or don't have Minecraft installed, but you can kind of look around it and kind of zoom in and actually go inside and stuff like that, and kind of look around and do all kinds of strange things. Really quite lovely. A nice piece of stuff. So how do we get from oops, not that. How do we get from this GIF, which it actually is, it could have been a video, but it's a GIF, and I think it was made up of slices, so images. We can see the images down on the bottom right hand corner kind of clicking through. Well, first of all, what I did is I took this GIF into Photoshop and I exported each of those images back out as a list of individual PNGs, and they're here, for example. So animated scan 00001 is there, so that's nothing, and then it sort of goes through each individual one, and we start to see each one like that. And I said this sort of starts back in 2012, and the reason is that I used a similar technique back in 2012 to create this thing
some glass
here.
in there.
Okay, so I'll just turn the volume off there. So this is a massive, giant human body made up of a video scan that I exported the layers to. And there's a technique that I use. I use something called MC Edit, and I can take a flat image and I can export it. I can take the pixels and turn the pixels into Minecraft blocks as a sort of filter, and then I kind of use like a Minecraft editing program to lay them down all together, and you can kind of create. You can recreate the 3D, the 2D images. If you stack them back together again, they produce a three-dimensional image. They produce a three-dimensional shape. They reproduce the body or whatever's being scanned. So that's what I did with this one. And I remember I did it by hand, kind of, until I got to about the shoulders. And then a friend of mine called Adrian Brightmore was asking me what I was doing. And I told him, and I was like, it's really heartbreaking because it's taken so long to do it. And Adrian Brightmore makes Minecraft filters for a program called MC Edit. And he said, give me 20 minutes. And he wrote a filter that turns images into blocks. Okay. And then like this, so you can kind of take an image of the Mona Lisa, for example, put it in a block. But then he wrote me a scripted one down here, which is down here, MPG box scripted. And what this does is it says, I'll do a batch of all of them, and I'll separate them out just one by one, you know, however far you want them apart from each other, and they'll just stack in a big line like that. And you just have to sort of let your computer do it. It kind of takes about 10-15 minutes for something small like this. So the next thing I had to do was for this, I took all of these things and I had to make a text document, and you give the program the text document, which looks like this. and all it has is the file path to each of the PNGs, and the PNGs are in order, so it can just do one and then it looks for the next one and it does another one and it stacks them all up together again. And that was it, really. However, I mean, I did some editing, because if we go back to the scan, we can see there's all this loads of black area. Now, when Minecraft sees the black, it goes, okay, what's similar to black? I'll use black wool. So I use my Minecraft editing software to get rid of the black wool. I also had all the gold apple Lisa and all this kind of text still in there as well. So I've edited that out. If we have a look at these kind of things here, you can still see the text line all the way through the bottom of the Minecraft bit down here, and you can kind of see this is what the text looks like at the end. It's a bit blurry, it's a bit pixely in a way, because Minecraft it's not infinite height, and so we've only got a certain amount of height we can kind of do. So I had to also shrink the whole thing down a little bit. It was quite high resolution to start off with. So I've kind of cleaned things up, got rid of the black, and what we're left with is the three-dimensional head, top of the head. And you can, if you come down, you can kind of see the shape of the head, and you can actually see her head slightly tilted as well to one side. It's quite amazing. The resolution is stunning. So I've done that, and just for sort of giggles, I also I've got a couple of other filters that I can turn all these blocks into single blocks. So I did a glass head one as well, and I did a kind of a quartz one as well. So it gets rid of what color data, and we just see the kind of the mask, if you like. It's almost like how these things scan. They're quite amazing. So that's how it was done, and they're quite beautiful, things. Even if it's Minecraft, and even if sometimes people say, "Oh, Minecraft's a children's game" and things like that. I think you can be creative and you can be quite artistic within this kind of medium as well. So that's how I did it, and I know Lisa was interested in finding out how all this stuff works and what I go up to. And I do love this kind of work as well, by the way. I get a real kick out of kind of stuff like that, and I do a lot of kind of VR and other bits and pieces, using the human body as a kind of as a space to draw and sketch and kind of transpose into digital arenas, whether it be my Minecraft or whether it be VR and virtual spaces. Anyway, thank you very much for listening, watching. I hope that's answered, or maybe it's even inspired some questions and stuff like that for yourself as well. Take care until next time. Thank you. Bye bye.